Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. And it's going to be a little different of a video. You see, my son James is getting married today. He's appeared in a few videos, but at the beginning of most videos, during the suitcase intro, it is him playing the banjo. And today he's marrying his fiancée, Christelle, in front of this rustic old barn. And so I figured, at first I wasn't gonna post anything about this, but it turns out him and his fiancée wanted me to vlog their wedding. So I will do that because, you know, you people have become part of my life, and I guess I've become part of yours. So this is me inviting you into my family, into my private life. And if you don't want to watch, that's fine. You don't find this interesting, that's okay. But I'm just gonna show my son's wedding. All right, appreciate it. This pile right here, sure, it's some sort of goose-like creature. And my son and his fiance found this amazing like barn area. It's pretty cool to get married in, and there's actually some really cool old stuff over here on the side that I wanted to check out. I found something really cool in this old barn right here. Alright, now if you could see this, this is like an old 30s or 40s era truck. As you can see up there, you can see the steering wheel part of the truck. This is the nose of the truck. As you can see, it's strapped to some sort of conveyor belt, and it's all hooked up in like this system of pulleys and levers and straps. I guess it's like they made their own like mill with this, with just like a regular truck. It's crazy. That's some ingenuity right there. Although I would worry about carbon monoxide poisoning. That would be a problem. All right, James.
Hey.
You nervous?
Yeah, I'm actually really nervous.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna get married. I don't know what time it is because I left my phone in the car.
I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's like supposed to be starting now, but obviously it isn't. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the bride's always late.
Whenever she shows up.
Yeah.
We're getting pictures taken in the yard, so.
Yeah.
All right, so Christy, how are you feeling about your oldest getting married?
Weepy.
Weepy?
Yep. Trying to hold on to mascara.
All right.
Yep.
Love you.
Love you.
There's a vulture circling over the wedding. Is that guy gonna stop mowing before the wedding starts? Dude, having a wedding over here. Come on.
He's taking down all the blackberry bushes.
Hey Maggie.
That's too cute.
Isn't it though?
Hey Maggie.
Awesome.
What are you doing, Maggie? Actually, a scary experience a few days ago when Maggie actually jumped off the back of the couch and injured her spinal cord, but looks like she's fully healed and is able to participate in the wedding.
Welcome to each of you gathered here today in the name of love. I'd like to take a moment to open our awareness so that we may take in the brilliance of this occasion. We're gathered here in this beautiful place from near and far to be more than witnesses to the union of James and Christelle. We came to take part in this day. We came here because in knowing these two wonderful people, we have been inspired to love more freely, more simply, and more clearly. We came here because we want to bless them in their union. Before we begin, and just in a second, I would like to ask you all to take a mindful breath, look around you, and realize that we have something great in common. A love for these two people, and in that way we're a community. A community that will leave here after a day or two and some dancing, with a glow to spread to others and the world around us. Thank you, Christelle and James, for this gift. For those of you that wish, I invite you to take your shoes off and kiss the earth with your feet. Realize that you are really here, present for this occasion. It is not to be missed. Forget the journey here, let go of any stresses, and worry about what is coming after the ceremony. Be here, now. The word spirit is derived from the Latin word spiritus, which means breath. So let's inhale deeply and invite the breath in, and exhale and look around you and pass a smile.
With these friends, let it bless you. With snow scent and lavender bless you. Let the vow of this day keep itself wildly and holy, spoken in silence, surprise you inside your ears.
This is love. Two souls that freely meet and have no need of providing anything. No need of grasping, holding, forcing, and no need of needing. Love is all. It never can be satisfied. Not what it want to be. Such love knows better than to end itself. To satisfy would end it. Let it be.
As James and Christelle make a commitment to each other by promising to be by each other's side through the laughter and the tears, we too make a commitment. As their community of family and friends, we too make our promise to them. We promise to embark on this adventure with them, to delight in their joy, to weep in the times of sorrow, to love and support them on this journey. Let this marriage be a new creation of love in all its complexities, surrounded by our blessing. So if you will, please center yourself once again and then repeat after me. I'm going to do this one line at a time. We promise you, James and Christelle,
We promise
You, James and Christelle,
that with all that we have and all that we are,
that with all that we have and all that we are,
we will rejoice and honor you through both highs and lows,
we will rejoice and honor you through both
highs
highs and
and
lows.
lows.
just as you, with all that you have and all that you are,
Just as you, with all that you have and all that you are,
rejoice and honor one another.
rejoice
and honor one another.
I'm going to invite Annabelle, James's sister, to read a poem.
This poem is called Where We Come From. We come from old houses. We come from an attic that held a lady's secrets. From a green glider on our porch. We come from Southern people that could melt your heart. We come from old people and old stories. We come from long car rides. We come from too many sloppy joes and jelly belly beans on the road. We come from the urge to sing our hearts out every day. We share musical talents that no one can compare. We come from love, from the everlasting couple, Betty and Jim Brown. We come from Christmas in the Midwest and all the warm hugs Daddy's family can offer. We come from a mother that loves us almost too much. From fears of storms to the love-hate relationship of board games. We are coming from many amazing things that our adventurous father give to us. We are coming from beautiful people. So, it all makes sense that someone so beautiful would marry you. Love to the amazing couple, James and Christelle.
Wow.
James, you have been my best friend since the day you asked me to be your girlfriend. We have been inseparable from the beginning, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. I'm still in amazement that this is only the beginning, and we still have the rest of our lives ahead of us. I promise to encourage and to inspire you to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life is easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to remind you every day of how handsome you are. I vow to encourage you to follow your dreams, just as you always encourage me to follow mine. I vow to trust and value your opinions and stand by your actions, and I vow to love you always.
When I met you 6 years ago, I didn't think that my life would take the direction that it did. Meeting you by chance through my friend Everett seemed pretty inconsequential. But fast forward 2 years later, and we became more than friends. I couldn't wait to see you. I wanted to be around you at any given moment. And these feelings haven't changed at all, even with as much as we have. In the better part of 4 years that we've been together, we've watched each other change tremendously. I couldn't imagine my life with anyone other than you. You've made me happier in the past 4 years than I had ever thought possible. We've had high and low points, but in the end, I believe that our arguments brought us closer together and made our relationship possible. Taking notes from our mistakes and moving in a positive direction instead of a caustic one. I believe that this is one of the many things that made our relationship so incredible. The ability to have honesty with one another, and even when we become upset, to be able to move forward and not apart. I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Aaron, if you could get the rings. In the spirit of the values on which you founded your relationship, were first drawn to one another, and in acknowledgement of all that remains unknown about the future together, let these rings symbolize your commitment to one another as husband and wife, partners, best friends, and companions, as long as you both shall live. James Piers Crecci and Christelle Renee Yandel, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss one another. And so face the audience. Mr. and Mrs. Crecci, we bless you to love one another as you are, without attachment, without fears, without conditions, without egoism, trying not to absorb each other, but to let your love overflow to one another. May you love freely because you love each other's freedom as well as your own. Thank you for inviting us to be part of such a magnificent occasion. Let us all walk and dance out from this place as though we are kissing the earth with our feet.
I think I have something in my eye. They chose to get donuts instead of a cake, and I was going to ask, are there going to be a little donut bride and groom at the top? But I didn't ask because I thought that was a ridiculous question. But yes, indeed, there is a little donut bride and groom on the top. All right, Anna, so what do you think? What's it like having a brother that's married?
So sad.
It's sad.
But so happy. I like it.
You're happy?
Yeah.
So that was my son's wedding. Pretty remarkable. Great service, I thought. Annabelle's poem was amazing. Very proud. Very proud. You know, some people ask, my son, you know, I am 36. My son is 22. If you do the math, it comes out a little funny. But I had, when Anna was born, I had adopted him. He's the biological son of my wife, and I did a step-parent adoption when he's about 10 years old, but I had known him since I think he was 3. And so yeah, amazing seeing him. Just extremely proud of him. It's lovely to have Christelle as a new addition to our family to take my last name. I remember when me and my wife got married, James was, I think he was about 7. He was about 7, and we were so poor, so poor. And my mom paid for us to have a hotel room in Atlanta because we couldn't afford it. That was our honeymoon. And she came down, and she actually met my wife that very same day. She had not met her before our wedding because she lives out of state. And she met my wife, and she met James, and my mom and James ran around in the Olympic Park. They have the fountain that sprays up in Atlanta. So I'm happy, very happy. Young kids, they seem to really love each other. They seem to be a perfect fit. Just wish them a very long, fulfilling marriage. Me and Christy, we've been married 15 years. 15 years. So, you know, what else can I say? I'm proud. A proud father, a proud father-in-law. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me with my family and my special event here, and we'll continue to regular Carpetbagger adventures in the very near future. Appreciate it.